What's going on, guys? Sin for the win here. We are back with our franchise mode as the Buffalo Sabres, Stanley Cup winners and everything. Here we are in the free agency here, and as far as the winners go for the contest last year, there unfortunately no one got 2 or more right, so that sucks, man. But better luck to everyone here in the coming year. Now, we have almost 20 million to work with here, and we're looking around for some possibilities to sign. Now, Kessel is an option to have him maybe on that left wing side, Skinner again on the third line, but here's the only thing that I'll bring up here is a space for some of our other guys. Now, we have quite a solid forward core right now. So we got, Eichel, Reinhart, probably Marov, then Middlestat, McGrath, and then question mark, maybe, maybe Kessel, or we could have Skinner there. And then, third line, we'll probably sign Tage Thompson. People saying we should definitely do that. So yeah, we're going to sign Tage Thompson. So we'll have Thompson, Nylander, and then for the third, and then obviously Skinner if we get Kessel. If we don't get Kessel, either Bachenski can play third line. Yeah, he's a righty. But I was actually thinking about playing him fourth line once again, just to kind of make sure that he stays around a third liner. And then Byfield, of course, fourth line. Although, Byfield's elite, so he's actually listed as third line center now. And he's getting pretty good. So we'd have to give him extra time some more if we do play him fourth line. But he's pretty well built. Yeah, he's pretty well built. And then anyway, Bailey, Asplund, or AHL. Pekar will probably be ready for NHL. I mean, his defensive stats are really solid, and I do quite like the way that he's built. So maybe him. And then maybe Nuge. Maybe this guy. Listed as depth, though, and he's a sniper, so it's not that good. And those two guys are unsigned. So if we did the count here of guys that we know we're having, there's 3... 6, 7, probably 8, 9, 10, 11. So we could sign Kessel. And that would kind of cement ourselves. And then we'll have to get probably a depth forward, because I'm not really a fan of using a sniper as a depth guy, especially when his defense isn't great. I mean, I could, but if we're going to have to spend money, then we might want to get a depth guy as well. We'll get Kessel for only like a year. And then we could use this guy's depth, but I'd rather not. I don't know. I'm not a fan of using snipers as depth. I'd rather have him AHL. Defensively, we're set. We're completely set. We got Jones, Ristolainen, Dahlin. We'll be trading Barry here. And then we have Ehrhoff. And then Bailey, DeMarchi. These guys will probably be our top 6 this year. Garvin, Thompson, I didn't deem them quite good enough to be NHLers, so probably AHL. But Ling, on the other hand, I think I'd use this guy's depth. Because while his shot blocking, stick checking are only 80, his defensive awareness is 89. He's also got 88 offensive awareness. So this guy's not impeccably built, but he's built well enough. And, 78 at age 20, low elite potential. I kind of like him a bit better, so I'd probably actually use him as depth because he's listed as depth and things like that. So that's kind of my thinking behind this. And goaltenders, of course, we're going to hold on to Ullmark at least for a little while until we see if Luukkonen gets enough of a jump that we can trade Ullmark. That's the idea here. And then everyone else, we got Dano, Novikov probably as our AHL guys. Everyone else is off contracts. We might have to trade some of them. I think Pilstrom will have to be dealt this year if we don't use him. So yeah, we have a lot of value. So it's either we sign Kessel for a year or we spend a lot of money on a depth guy just to get us at the salary floor and hold on to that value to make a trade if we need to make a trade. So I think that I'm actually really torn. Like I said, our forward core, we can start Skinner off on that second line, and then we have a lot more space. Byfield, Bachenski can both probably play third line, or at least Byfield can play third line. And you could play like left wing or something like that. And we could have Tage Thompson again. So while Kessel would be great, I think it's still maybe slightly smarter to wait in that regard. Because if we sign him, and I don't want to overload on trade value, I don't want to have too much again, so I might actually hold off on signing Kessel here. Yeah. So yeah, our top 6 is right there. Nylander, Thompson, Byfield, then Buchenski fourth line with Pekar and question mark. So yeah, we still need to sign like a fourth liner or something like that, which is easy enough. I'm so torn because on the one hand it'd be great to have Kessel. On the other hand, I would like to see other people in higher roles. And having Kessel will make Skinner third liner, which will make Byfield have to likely be fourth line and get a lot of extra ice time. And he might actually jump up. So, yeah, I'm completely torn. I think it's the better bet to just get depth guys and then see if we need to make a trade. And maybe even trade Skinner in that deal. But everything else I think we're pretty solid on. So depth forward, fourth line forward probably. And that's it, kind of. We're good everywhere else, right? We got 4 goalies signed. I think that's what we're gonna do. Because yeah, while Kessel is great, he's gonna have to play second line, obviously. And I don't want to completely kill the growth of everyone else. You know what I mean? Like, I think I'll leave him open to get signed by some other dudes. So, are we actually... Alright, hold on. I think I still have that setting turned on. For our draft settings so that we could actually see who the hell everyone is. And we don't want that. Yeah, okay. So, turn off those. And we'll go into free agency now, check out a depth guy. We'll spend a lot of money on the depth guy in the fourth liner. It'll only be for a year, so it won't be a big deal. We'll leave ourselves with plenty of cash to go for a rental. That won't be an issue. And again, we have to remember that we're also going to be trading Barry here, right at the beginning. So, let's look at forwards. Scroll all the way down. And look at some third, fourth line type guys. They could even be like some of these third line guys too. That's not a huge deal. Dickinson, Paton, Tendered. Unless Bjork is a good he's actually very good defensively. He's got a bit of offense to him as well. If he's a penalty killer, he should be just fine playing on the fourth line if we need him there. You know what? I like Anders Bjork here. I really do. So we got 19 mil. I'll give this like... Still need a depth guy, so... I'll give him like 6. Something like that. Yeah, probably 6 will be fine. Because we also need to trade Barry. So we'll give him 6 mil for a year. And look at for a depth guy. He could be listed as fourth line, maybe. To be alright. Checkers would have been maybe slightly better to grab, but that... I mean, we have the cash, and we'll be able to give him the extra ice time, so I'm not too concerned. Alright, so... Kuhnhackl, Joseph. I don't think Kuhnhackl's any good. Joseph can't really tell. Salomaki. Shot blocking is good. Stick checking looks good. How's that awareness, though? I think it would go up by a few, so he could actually be really solid for depth. And I don't think we have anyone. Okay, there's one guy listed as depth. This David. No, no. So I'd rather probably just get a fourth guy listed as fourth line. Unless I could recognize a name in here that I know is pretty good. Berglund is still around. Holy crap. Brendan Lemieux. No, it doesn't look good. Sorensen, I think, is actually kind of good defensively. Not sure, though. Salomaki might be the best bet here for a depth guy. So I think I'm going to go for Salomaki. Because I think he's actually kind of decent. Alright, so we'll probably give this guy like 6 mil as well. And trade Barry. We can retain on Barry if we need to. But yeah, Barry's got to go. We need to free up space. So yeah, let's do that. So that'll be 12 mil. We'll have like 7 mil left when we trade Barry and retain. Should be under the cap, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure we should, or over the floor, whatever I'm trying to say. Within the right correct range for cap. So, oh yeah, we also need to sign what's his name? Tage Thompson. We need to sign him too. But let's see if we can move Barry first. Still got quite a lot of value, which I'm surprised about. Who wanted him? Jets wanted him. Okay. We can give him to Winnipeg here. What do you guys want to give up to us? First? Yeah, we'll take a first. They don't have a second, but that's all right. We'll take that third. That should be sufficient. We could actually get more, hilariously. Let's grab 2/3 then. Yeah. I could easily get more, but you know what? I'm not even gonna... I'm gonna retain just because, and in which case I probably should go for more. Might even be able to get 2 firsts, which would be kind of ridiculous, and I don't think Barry's worth that. So I'm gonna take mercy. I'm probably just gonna take mercy on the computer here. I don't know why I would do that, but I'm a nice guy, I guess. No, okay, never mind. Now I'm tempted to get 2 firsts. I don't know if we can get that. Probably not. No. Okay, screw it. All right. So let's go for one of these thirds and then a second from next year, I think. I kind of like that. First and a third from this year, second from next year. That should go through. No, not enough. Okay. Remove that second. Let's just do the 2/3 then from this year and call that a deal. There we go. All right, so Barry's gone. We retained some salary on him just to help us out for this year. And now we're going to go ahead and sign Tage Thompson, wherever he may be. He's in the system. That would make sense. All right, let's sign Tage Thompson here. Not going to sign him long-term. I don't even know if I'll give him 3 years. I might just give him 2. Yeah, I'll probably just give him 2 years because, 3 years with everyone else that we got coming up. This is a movable contract, and we can get him for 3.8. So that's really good. Good third line deal. All right, so get Tage Thompson there. Take a couple days to accept, but whatever. All right, now we'll sim up a bit, I think. Yeah, I got the depth. Yeah, I got the 4th line. Yep, we're all good. Let's sim up here. See if we're able to lock everyone in. These are just scouts that I was hiring. Come on. Oh my god. There we are. Her name's Julia Bang. It's pretty dope. Come on. Get on my team. Oh, what the hell? You're not even... Okay, we got Anders Bjork and Tage Thompson accepted and Salamaki also accepted. So there we go. We got everyone that we were going to get in free agency. We traded away Barry. We have our team again. So I believe now we're going to sim up. And another thing I need to change. I was reminded. Thank you. I forget who reminded me, but appreciate that. Was to turn back on auto rotations for the goalies. Okay. So yes, we are going to sim up now, and then I'll get the lines and the scouts sent out, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, so these lines are all sorted out now. We're going with Jacob Marov, Jack Eichel, and Sam Reinhart, first line. Second line of Skinner, Middlestat, and McGrath. Third line, Byfield, Thompson, Nylander. Fourth line, Bjork, Bachenski, and Pekar here. And then defensively, Dahlin, Ristolainen, Ehrhoff, Jones. Hoping Ehrhoff gets a nice little jump here. And then Bali and Demarchi. All right, so there's that. And the depth guys, Ling and Salamaki. All right, power play, Reinhart, Eichel, Marov with Dahlin and Ristolainen. Second unit, Skinner, Middlestat, McGrath with Nylander and Jones. Four-man, pretty kind of standard. Here's a penalty kill, Byfield, Bjork, Bachenski, Thompson, Jones and Bali there, and then Ehrhoff, Ristolainen. Okay, and then, oops, I forgot to do the pairings for the 3-man here, but I'll just take care of that real quick. Oops. Like that. And there you are. Okay. And then extras here, 4-on-4. There it is. We're getting Byfield that time. I think he's got better awareness than Tage Thompson. 3-on-3. You know what? Let's give Dahlin the top one. Dahlin, Ristolainen, and Jones. Let's try that out. And then extra attacker, Eichel, Middlestat. And here's the shootout lineups. And of course, our goaltender duo, Ullmark and Luukkonen. So we'll see what kind of jump, if any, Luukkonen gets. If he doesn't, then we might have to hold on to Ullmark for a bit longer, because, you know, if Luukkonen isn't going to be like a top guy, then I don't know. I don't know if we'd want to hold on to him. All right, so that's that. So now I want you guys to make all your predictions and stuff for this year. Who you think the scoring leaders and stuff are going to be. And oh yeah, and we did get all those guys to accept contracts. Marov didn't accept the first one, but I did give him a 6-year at 7.5. So yeah, he's signed. I'll show you all those extensions right now. In fact, I forget who we all did them for, but we can see right here. So Middlestat is signed. Marov signed, McGrath signed, and was that all of them? I guess it was. All right, so that's that. So sweet, we are ready to get going here, and I'll show you guys the captaincy and things like that. It's all still, what the hell's, no, not Skinner. What the hell? Why do you did I best lines at some point? I don't know why Skinner's an alternate here. You know what? Fine. We're going to check something real quick. I'm not too sure why the hell he is an alternate. I'm going to look for another, like a leader or something like this to make a... only Nylander's really the only leader? Very interesting. I guess I'll make him an alternate. You know what? Yeah, I'll make Nylander an alternate. He's been here for a while. Skinner? No. I don't know why. I thought I had Reinhart as the other alternate, but whatever. This is... I guess a blessing in disguise. Unassign him. We'll make Nylander an alternate because he's got that leader perk, and I'm hoping that there's some sort of a bonus for having him as an alternate as a leader. We'll see. All right, so there we go. We're all good now and ready to get sim in here. So we're gonna do the standard thingy, past preseason, past that first little month, I guess you can call it. And then we should have everyone scouted by then. We'll see all the jumps, everything like that. And starting off preseason on the right foot. And then from there, we'll start to get an idea of if Luukkonen maybe isn't our future number one. If we will need another like scoring winger or scoring forward or a better one than Skinner. You know, we'll at least have a start to get an idea. Bailey was injured. Bali, I don't even know. I still don't know how to pronounce that. Bale, I don't know. He's fully healed. Yeah, he didn't even sit. Get out. So, injuries this year will hopefully be good to us and not give us too many. But if they do, we will have... I already assigned my scouts. Get out of here. We'll have... Yeah, we got some good depth. Salamaki's going to be solid for depth. And that Ling guy, he should be... I mean, he could basically fill in anywhere. He has, you know, high enough awareness to play in a top role. He has, you know, high enough defensive awareness to play in like the top 6. I think no matter where that guy goes, he'll have a good time of it. I'm hoping at least. So let's see here. How are we doing? Are we scoring? We're losing. We're 500. There's a shutout. Nice. So 3-2. Not the strongest of starts, but let's pick up easy points against Minnesota here. That would be great. DeMarchi losing morale because of ice time. That is kind of interesting. All right, well, I'm just going to check the scouting report here. All right, so no franchises this year, but there's the top 5 all scouted. Come on now. I don't know if we won or lost against Minnesota. It's not even updating. It does that. Oops. That's our AHL. Lassie Thompson has been injured. So I guess I'll just stuff someone in here. Roll off. Ooh, actually, you shouldn't even be scratched. Why are you scratched though? Okay, I'll have to probably sit Loxon in. Uh-oh, did it do a thing again? It looked like it did. Let me just make sure I don't have anyone with potential here not playing. Okay, actually I don't think I do. At least on the forward end. No, we do have one. Son of a bitch. All right. So he'll go in there. I think it best lines to me. Actually, you know what? That left winger is technically better, so I'll put that guy on the right wing side. Wait, hold on. Who was it? Was it you? Okay, I guess it was you. He looks better than this guy. And then the elite dude will at least be in his proper role. Johansson. Oh, wow. He's 22 already. It's not even that big of a deal, but might as well kind of play him just in case. Doesn't harm us. Interesting. Now I'm a little paranoid about my defensive core as well. Murley, I think that, yeah, that's the low top 4. Not the biggest of deals. All right, everything else. It's just Loxton, and I'll sit him for roll-off. That was my mistake. I didn't think I... Oh, well, whatever. All right, another win right there. So it looks like we beat Minnesota as well, even though it hasn't updated. We just skipped that game, drove right by Minnesota. We're like, no thanks. Prince is gone. We don't want to think about it. And we just drove right on by. Didn't even purify ourselves in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. It was terrible. No pancakes, no nothing. All right, Thompson's back, so let's make that switcheroonie here. So get Thompson back in there. And we'll sit Loxton in because 75-24. He's not even going to get to NHL. Roloff still has a bit of a chance, so put him in there. Listed as other, okay. All right, and we should have pretty much everyone scouted by this point. They want to give us Ruda, this rep. That looks like a really terrible trade. Yeah, that just looks like a terrible trade. What else can you say about that? They want a first for like 2 middle-of-the-pack guys. Like, what? All right, so we're 8-2-1 here to start off. We're doing good. Doing pretty damn good here. Although it doesn't look like we're getting a whole lot from our first line, which is a bit troubling, perhaps. And Skinner is declining now. So there's that. And he's only got 4 points. We're just not scoring a whole hell of a lot. Yeah, we're just not scoring that much. We're getting some good depth scoring. So that's good at least. But our depth is actually minuses. That's not good either. Darlene, 7 assists. Okay. Well, we have everyone scouted at least. Oh, okay. Both of these guys got jumps. So since this guy's getting the extra penalty kill time, he's not going to suffer from ice time. So I guess I'll probably move DeMarchi up. Yeah, because he is going to suffer morale. But yeah, he's already suffered it twice, so we got to move him up. Ehrhoff will play top 6. Oh, he's actually listed as a top 6 guy. Okay, perfect. That's even better. All right, so he was a plus. DeMarchi and... well, he was a plus. All right, well... yeah, Olmark's doing great. Luukkonen only played 1 game, but he's done good, so he's going to get another game in there. So we need to get him scouted. And then really be able to see if he did get a jump. All right, let's continue here. Before I look at any of the stats in depth, I know it doesn't look like we're scoring a whole lot, but could be just the beginning of the year thing. And if not, we'll be able to really get an idea here after this next month. You know, 2 pretty full months, you know, quarter of the season done. You'll have a good idea of what your team is, basically, and what your team is capable of. Uh-oh, that's our goaltender. RIP. So that's one of the guys we're training as a prospective backup. Novikov is not really going to be that at all. He's just there to play. He's just there to have fun. All right, let's see if we can have like a big old blowout game. We're scoring like, you know, around 3 goals per game, which is good. I think we have a lot more to show in offense, and I think we're going to show it perhaps here in this month. But I could be wrong. We just need more consistency. All right, he's right back. That wasn't even that long. Dude probably didn't even play a game. Backup, I mean, Novikov definitely did. So extra game for you, Gratz. Oh yeah, Dano. How old is this guy? 21, 75 overall. This guy is listed as... we know that's lying. We know that's bullshit. Let's not even listen to it. There we go. That's a nice win. We need some more goal scoring, guys. I want to see more of those. Oof, lose a game. We get 4 goals, but we ended up giving up 5. Not exactly what you wanted to see. Anaheim's trash. Let's get some easy points. And we'll lose because I cursed us. All right. Answered right back with a 5-0 shutout. That's a good response. But we got to be able to pick up those easy points. There we go. That's much better. Again, New York, not a good team. Picked them up. All right, that's good. So yeah, I think our scoring has definitely been boosted here. We've had some games in there we haven't scored a lot, but you look in here and most of our games are 3 goals for and above. Even one of those losses. That's a tough loss right there against Anaheim. I think we just handed Ottawa and L. Yeah, I saw their loss column move. That's good. All right, get this win against Philly. Goalie was injured, but he's fine. He's playing through it. He's tough. 18-6-1. Yeah. That's a good record. And our AHL team's not too bad. 13-5-4, I believe that said. So we're not having any line jump out, but that's still good. 21 points in 25 games played from Eichel on that first line is pretty good. I think we just have probably 3, at least 2, probably 3 lines scoring pretty damn well. Although we're not over 3 goals per 4 per game, but look at that. Goals against 1.68 is filthy. 2.92 goals for. Power play 16.4. So missing Ovechkin hurts a lot. We gotta try to fix that. That's not good. Holy hell, but that is amazing. Oh, penalty kill, I love you. And we have taken the 2nd least amount of penalties in our division. Both great stats. We did allow a shorty though. No shorties for. What is that? 10-3 on home ice, 8-3-1 on the road, 7-3 in the last 10. So we're doing well. Let's see what's going on here. So Eichel, 21 points. McGrath, 19. Reinhart, 19. Middlestat, 18. Mayerov with only 16. 9 goals, but only 16. He was more of a goal scorer. How much is this guy shooting? 25 games played, 80 shots. Let's compare that to McGrath here. Same, but less ice time. Eichel is shot 65 times. Well, he's still one of the top shooters. So you think this is, well, it's more than a quarter of a season now. But 25 games, we'll just say we times that by 3. That's 240 shots plus a few more. He's at least, he's going to be up. He's not going to be that close to 300, but he'll be above 250 shots at this rate. So that's still good. He just needs to find the back of the net. And he's got a good enough shot to do so. It's not extremely hard. Not actually that. I prefer it to be in the 90s there. But he's also a good shutdown. So that's also good. Which, though we do need him to score goals if he's going to be up there. Because Eichel, Reinhart don't really have that capability. Skinner, 16 points at 25. Nylander's got 15 and 25. Yeah, our third line's doing pretty good. But power play. Power play is the issue. Maybe Mayerov needs to get off that top unit. I think McGrath should be on that top unit instead of Mayerov. So I'll probably try that. Seth Jones leading our team in points actually right now, or defense in points, 15. Darling with 14. Ristolainen with 10. Not too bad though. Everyone in the defensive core is now a plus, and our goaltenders are probably doing both really, really well. And he is now an 86. So he did jump, but he's actually not doing that well. I know he is in the backup role. And Olmark's just absolutely killing it. Shit. Here's the thing, though. We hold on to Olmark, we'll be in a tricky situation. And I don't know if Luukkonen will grow much more if we play him as a backup. We can give him extra games, definitely. We can try to get him up to like 30, 40 games played. But I would have to like try him as a starter. So I think we should maybe make that our task in the next video, because I know we should maybe trade Olmark because the whole value thing, but holy hell is he good. Oh man, he is so good. What rookies do we have? Okay, no rookies of note here really this year. Damn, well that kind of puts us in a tough spot. I was hoping that Luukkonen would be doing much better. Now, he has only played 3 games. So perhaps in the next video we should switch to manual rotations and kind of split them down the middle, or even give Luukkonen a few extra starts in there just to see if he has the capability to be a starter. He is only 86, but he could jump again. But it's a close one, you know? So I'm on the fence a little bit. I'm really on the fence. We might actually need Ullmark for a longer time. Goalies do usually progress a bit slower than everyone else, but still. All right, let's check out progress reports here, see what kind of growth we're getting. Oops. There we go. Yeah, Ullmark got all that stat growth. Byfield, that should be actually, oh, it's a lot of morale. Statistical minuses, interesting. Well, you should change that this year, hopefully. McGrath, statistical growth. He's still only 22, he should grow. Okay, most of this looks like statistical, so. All right. In the system, Christensen, 65 overall now at age 20. Good, he needs to grow. He's behind schedule, so hopefully he keeps going. Boys has grown. That's a starter. Pilstrom has now grown. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't this guy have some negative character traits when we drafted him? Or was that negative skill traits? Not too sure. He's got great speed, though. Holy crap. And there's no more vision anymore, apparently. Because I don't see it. Reflexes are okay. Angles are bad. I think that one must have been one of his negatives there. But good agility and great speed, so... Anyway, I'm just kind of thinking... Hjalmarsson's grown a bit, okay. If for some reason the whole Luukkonen thing don't work out, we still have Osala, we still have Pilstrom. They're still going to take a while. Hopefully they grow fast. But Ullmark, he will lose that stat growth eventually. So if we do hold on to him, we'll have to wait for Pilstrom or Osala. We'll have to wait for that true #1 goalie to emerge. If Luukkonen isn't that true #1. And right now, the case isn't very strong for him. You know, last year when we're trying to have him start, he wasn't amazing. This year again, not amazing. So it's kind of, I'm not sure. I'm just not too sure about Luukkonen right now. You know, last year, those weren't bad numbers. I mean, actually, yeah, they're actually pretty good numbers for 45 games played. So scratch that. He did do well in 45 games played. He did pretty well. Elite, not quite, but that's solid. It's very solid. Those are very solid numbers. And, you know, he took home a trophy with Ullmark here. So far this season, sort of unremarkable, and Ullmark is killing it. So it's really hard for me to, like, even want to switch to manual when we got guys playing that well. And then another thing, will we need more scoring? Definitely something to keep in mind here. In fact, we might want to maybe even start checking it out here and start maybe even having our pro scouts look at some potential trades to make if we need. Oh wait, I didn't want to do that. I wanted a player search. What? No, there it is. Yeah, I don't use this that much. Player role. Probably second line, let's say. Actually, no, that won't matter. I'll say any. And we want 1 year left. That's what we're looking for. Probably want to say good shooting category, but whatever. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what pops up here. So Heischer's got a year left. A lot of these guys. A lot of people would, or unless it's, no, all these guys have 1 year left. Okay. So it'd have to be someone around here. So Giroux's available. Teravainen available. Sebastian Aho's available. No, he's not doing much, but he's probably maybe on a bad team. Great offensive stats. Decent shot. Okay. Aho. Giroux is a lot easier to get value-wise, but we don't necessarily need easy. Huberdeau's also available. 1 year left. Listed as first line, though. One of the Zadinas. All right, but there's plenty in here, so we're not going to be short on anything. But not many of them will be on the block, if any. Vanek is, wow. I'd have to scout him to see how good he is, but it doesn't look very good because look at what he's being paid. So probably ignore that. Giroux could be a good option here. We know what he brings to the table. Playmaker, and especially if we're going to have... Yeah, we won't really need another sniper. Okay, well, we'll definitely have options. Plenty of guys with 1 year left on their deal. Now, when it comes to our power play, I think I'm going to switch McGrath and Mayerov. Yeah, we're going to do that. Go with that for our power play. We need some kind of spark, and McGrath should technically shoot more, and he's got a better shot. So I say he should be on that first unit. Everyone else here is more of a passer, you know what I mean? It's like we need at least one shooter. And we don't quite have that. I think, you know, Eichel can score goals. He's got 2 power play goals, most likely out of necessity, but he's only got 2 points on that power play. You look at that first unit, and they weren't doing that good. 4 points for Reinhart. Mayerov on the power play had just 2 points. Like that first unit, not doing a whole lot. 1 goal for Dahlin. And Ristolainen had 2 assists. Like, that's after, you know, 2 months, we need more out of that power play. So we're going to try McGrath on that top unit, Mayerov on the second, I think. You guys can let me know about that, but yeah, so wrapping things up here. Should we switch to manual rotations, give Luukkonen some extra starts, see how he'd do in that starter role? Or keep just rolling with Ullmark and keep rolling things as they are and say Luukkonen is gone after this year? Perhaps. It's a tough call. It really is. I can give him like maybe another 1 year extension just to see if he'll like jump way up. But we're going to have a lot of bigger contracts kicking in, though they're not. A lot of them aren't worth too much. So we've really lucked out on the salary situation. So we'll have plenty of cash to work with. But still something you should, you know, not be concerned over. But definitely want to have our mind on. So, all right. That takes care of that, guys. So let me know about everything that I was mentioning here. Remember to leave that like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. If watching my videos just isn't enough sin for you, be sure to go over there on Twitter and shoot me a follow, and you could even join our Discord server as well to talk with some of the other sinners out there. The links to both are in the description.